Hello students. Today we're going to learn section 10.6, circles and arcs. So a circle is a set of all points equidistant from a given point. The center is the given point. The radius is a segment that has one endpoint at the center and the other point on the circle. So for example, PC, that is a radius. PB, that's a radius, and PA, that is also a radius. The center is P, and we can call this circle P, or we can note it as this, the circle with the P. Congruent circles have congruent radii. Radii is just the plural form for radius. A diameter is a segment that contains the center of a circle and has both endpoints on the circle. So for example, AB, that is the diameter. A central angle. A central angle is an angle whose vertex is the center of the circle. So for example, angle CPA. CPA is a central angle because the center is the vertex. Angle CPB, that is a central angle as well because P, the center, is the vertex of angle CPB. Alright, so in example 1, it says a researcher surveyed 2,000 members of a club to find their ages. The graph shows the survey results. Find the measure of each central angle in the circle graph. So here is our circle graph. And 65 and over is 25% of the group. 45 to 64 is 40% of the group. 25 to 44 is 27% of the members, and under 25 is 8%. So all you're going to do is convert these these percentages to decimal and multiply by 360 because there are 360 degrees in a circle. So here's the breakdown. 65 and over, there's 25%. So move the decimal point 2 times to the left, so 0.25 times 360, that's 90 degrees. The people from 45 to 64 is 40%, so move the decimal point twice. So 0.40 times 360 is 144 degrees. And the members from 25 to 44 age group, it's 27% of the members. So again, convert percent to decimal. 0.27 times 360 is 97.2 degrees. And under 25 is 8%. So move the decimal point 2 times to the left, so it's 0.08 times 360. So under 25 is 28.8 degrees. Now, if you want to check if your answers are correct or if they make sense, add all the degrees and they should add up to 360. Alright, more definitions. And again, this is a review from what we learned earlier when we did go over circles. So semicircle is half a circle. A minor arc is smaller than a semicircle. A major arc greater than a semicircle. So here is a semicircle. TRS, that's a half a circle, which is a semicircle. Angle RPS is smaller than a semicircle, so that's a minor arc. And the major arc is going to be RTS because it's greater than a semicircle. Alright, example 2, it says identify the minor arcs, major arcs, and semicircles in circle P with point A as an endpoint. So you have to include A when you give the answer. So let's talk about minor arcs. So minor arcs are going to be AD and AE because they're smaller than a semicircle. So AD, AE are minor arcs. Major arcs are going to be greater than a semicircle. So AED, AED, or you could say ABD, same thing, that's a major arc. And also ABE, BE. That's a major arc as well because it's greater than a semicircle. Semicircles are going to be just half. So AEB, ADB. Those are the semicircles. Example 3, they want us to find the arc measure of measure arc XY, measure of arc DXM. So here is XY. So that means you're going to add the two arc measures. If the central angle is 56, we know that the arc is 56 as well. So now to find the measure of arc XY, we just add these two arcs together, and it's going to be 96 degrees. So the measure of arc DXM, well, we know DX is 56 degrees. XM, arc XM, that's a semicircle, so that's 180. So 56 plus 180 is 236 degrees. All right, reviewing the circumference. Again, we did this earlier this semester. So circumference is the distance around the circle. That's the circumference. That is a symbol pi, pi. The ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter. So pi is equal to the ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter. So circumference of a circle is c equals pi times d, or c equals 2 pi r. Again, this is a review of what we did earlier last semester. So in example 4, it's asking us to solve this word problem. A circular swimming pool with a 16-foot diameter will be enclosed in a circular fence 4 feet from the pool. What length of fencing material is needed around to the nearest whole number? So again, they want the amount of fencing around the pool. So that means we're looking for circumference. So they're looking for the fence around the pool. So here's the here's the picture of the pool. So here's the pool. It says it is 16 feet in diameter, so the radius is half the diameter, so that's 8 foot, plus another 4 feet, it says. So always draw the picture to better understand the problem. So now we're looking at a radius of 8 feet plus 4 feet, because to find the circumference it's c equals 2 pi r. So here is our radius. We said it was going to be 12, the whole thing. So that's 24 pi feet, roughly 75.36. So we're going to round off to the nearest whole number. So the amount of fencing for the pool that is needed is 75 feet. Make sure you write your answer in a complete sentence. All right, last example. Okay, so the last thing that we're going to discuss is arc length. Arc length, a fraction of a circle's circumference. So the length of arc AB is equal to the measure of arc AB divided by 360 times 2 pi r. So this is the formula. This is important. So again, the length of arc AB equals to the measure of arc AB divided by 360 times 2 pi r. R is the radius. Okay. So it says here, find the length of arc ADB in circle M in terms of pi. So that means do not multiply your answer out times pi. Leave the pi symbol in there, and your answer. And again, remember, central angles are equal to its intercepted arc. We discussed that earlier. All right, so this is arc ADB. So they want arc ADB. So find the length of arc ADB. So we could find the degree measure, because the degree measure is going to be this, or take 360, subtract 150, and then you get your 210 degrees. So that's the arc measure of ADB. So we're going to put it in our formula according to what we have here. So the length, we're talking about the length, not the degree. The length of arc ADB is equal to the measure of arc ADB, which is 210 divided by 360 times 2 pi times the radius. Well, the radius, they gave it to us. It's 18 centimeters. So when you multiply everything out, the arc length of ADB is 21 pi centimeters. All right, that's it.